pictorial or graphical representation of data, wherein bars of finite width are plotted on the x-axis, where the x-axis is going to be your variable and y-axis are going to be fluctuating values. So now let's take a look at solved example number 6 on page 248 of your textbooks. It states that a family with a monthly income of rupees 20,000 had planned the following expenditures per month under the various heads. So heads is nothing but categories. So these are the different categories and the expenditure in thousands of rupees. So they plan to spend rupees 4,000 on grocery, rupees 5,000 on rent, rupees 5,000 on education of children, and so on until 1,000 on miscellaneous. Now using this, we need to draw a bar graph for the data above. So can you just take a look at this tabular format of representation of data and tell me what kind of table this is? This is a frequency distribution table, not just frequency distribution table, but ungrouped frequency distribution table, where you have single categories and their associated values in the other column. So how do we do this? Now, what I have done is I have just drawn the coordinate axis, which has your x-axis, your y-axis. So I have written down x-axis, y-axis, they meet at this. So this is not O, but this is 0, and it is also known as origin. So we can start counting single units on the x-axis and single units on the y-axis. So how do we represent this? Now if you notice, these values out here are given in thousands. Now it is not feasible or practically possible to denote values in thousand on simple bar graphs, that's paper, right? Because we have limited amount of space. So what do? Is we represent just single units like 4, 5, 2, 1 and so on, and give a scaling here. So what I'm going to say now, we need to decide what is for x-axis and y-axis. Obviously by taking a look at the table, the variables are going to be the heads. So I can say 1 centimeter is equal to heads on x-axis. Now what about y-axis? Like I said, these values are in thousands. So what I'm going to say, 1 unit is equal to 1,000 on y-axis. So if I write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on, it would mean 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 and so on. So I'll write down the values. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what am I going to write in the scaling? 1 centimeter is equal to rupees 1,000. So because this is about the expenses, which is going to be rupees 1,000 on y-axis. That means 1 centimeter, see the bar graphs are going to be equally spaced with widths of 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter is equal to 1,000. So this is 1,000, this is 2,000, this is 3,000, this is 4,000 and so on until 9,000. What about 1 centimeter on x-axis? This is going to be heads, or you can even write category. Since our label is heads out here, I'm just going to keep it as it is. So let's write down the heads. We have grocery. So I'm just writing grocery like this, G-R-O-C-E-R-Y. I could have just write it slanting, but that becomes very difficult for you to understand. So I'm just writing it vertically. So this is grocery. Then we leave 1 centimeter gap and write down the second head, which is rent. So R-E-N-T. Then we have education of children. So I'll just write education. You can write education of children. There isn't much space, so I'm just trying to be as neat as possible. Then you have medicine. So I'm going to leave another 1 centimeter gap and start with the variable, next variable. So medicine. Then I have fuel. So fuel. Then entertainment. And finally I have miscellaneous. So I'm going to leave one space or 1 centimeter gap and I'll just write MISC for miscellaneous. So we have plotted down our variables and dependent values on the y-axis. So variables on the x-axis and dependent values on the y-axis. Now we just need to draw appropriate bar graphs using this table. So grocery is 4,000. So let's count for grocery. I will go up till 4. So I have grocery. The amount of money to be spent on grocery is 4,000. Okay. Now what about rent? Rent is going to be 5,000. So let's draw the bar for rent, which is 5,000. Please make sure you're using a scale to draw this. Please do not do freehand drawing. Okay, make sure you're using a scale. Since I have to do it on the board and we need to solve the sum, I'm just doing it using my rough hand. So this is 5, this is 4. Now the other value is education of children, which is again 5. So this is 5. Again, education will go until 5. So 4,000, 5,000, 5,000. Then I have 2,000 for medicine. So let's check. I'm going to take 2 out here. Then we have fuel, which is 2,000. And then we have entertainment, which is 1,000. So let's draw entertainment 1,000. And finally we have miscellaneous, which is 1,000. So this is the representation in the form of bars. If you want, you can just make your bars more prominent by coloring them or filling them with lines. Right? And do not worry about this. This is just to represent that these are units on your bar graph. So let's see if we need to answer any question. Okay. Draw a bar graph. Okay, so I think we're done with this question. Please take a look. Thank you for watching this video.
Hope this video increased your knowledge. For more such videos and a completely free educational content, log on to www.epathshala.org or visit our ePathshala YouTube channel. We have each and every question solved for maths, physics, chemistry and biology. So subscribe our channel, share with your friends, like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter handle for regular updates and important educational tips, and also win ePathshala goodies. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe this channel and enjoy the freedom of education.